Yeah, actually, okay. I could see that. I could see that.
Mango and pineapple are very similar in the sweetness. They're both yellow.
And there's nothing else.
And there's
no other common.
Yeah, there's no fruits that are yellow besides those two.
I'm asking this since, are you being sincere? Ty, I want you. No. No more bit. Is this real? Is this actually real? I need to know this right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Bleat This podcast. I am your host, Luke Guilday.
And I am your other host, Ty Hickey.
And we're back with the podcast you know and love, where we just talk about any little debate topic that comes to our head. As you saw last week, we had is a hot dog a sandwich, and that's kind of what we want to do for each episode, is just have it centered on a silly conversation starter. This week's topic is going to be, should pineapple be on pizza? Now, I believe that it should not be on pizza.
One of America's favorite foods. I believe that it should be on pizza.
And you'll learn through this podcast episode why it should or why it shouldn't. And at the very end of this, leave a comment down below on who you agree with most. And let's get started, I'd say. Ty, you know what? As last time I was cordial, I'll be cordial again. Would you like to start things off on this one?
I would like to start things off. I used to be fully against pineapple on pizza. I was a hater, and then I actually had it, and it was very tasty. So that's my first argument, is it tastes very good. You know, the sweetness of pineapple with the saltiness of the pizza, I think it goes very well together. And I just love pineapple anyway, so putting those two foods together, you know, I order extra pineapple on my pizza, and they never put enough.
So taste the flavor is what you're saying. Even though that's a slogan for a brand of something, I completely forget. But
you'll think of it somehow.
I'll think of it someday. Well, I will say this: I have never had pineapple on pizza. I just think you can empathize with me on that one because you've gone through that same experience of you used to be a hater. Yeah, so I've never had it before, but just like the concept of it, I think bothers me. To be fair, I think it's just like the sweet and salty combo of things. I don't know. I could never get past that because it's for the most part, I don't like foods that are both. I prefer either salty or I prefer sweet. Well, what I do want to ask you, Ty, is are we talking about just pineapple on pizza, or are we talking a full Hawaiian pizza?
I personally am not a fan of Hawaiian pizza. I'm not a big bacon or sausage guy.
Well, it's usually ham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What is bacon and sausage if not a type of ham? And different places do it slightly different, whether they do bacon, sausage, slices of ham. But, what is a slice of ham if not bacon? Because it gets baked, with the rest of the pizza.
That is true.
Which I'll also add a caveat. If it's a cheese pizza that they've put pineapples on top of, trash.
Really? Does it have to be baked in?
The pineapple has to be cooked with the pizza. Otherwise,
why is that?
It's just it's sweeter after you bake it.
Okay.
And it's part of the pizza, and it's melted into the cheese a little bit. Versus, I love Lorenzo and Sons Pizza to death. I love that place. The extra large, slices. But I asked for pineapple pizza there, and they looked at me disgusted. And they just put pineapple on top of the pizza, and it was...
Oh.
Because it's also, it's softer after it's been baked, the pineapple.
Sure. Well, because it's at the same temperature relatively of the rest of the pie.
Yeah. It's crunchier when it's raw.
Sure.
And that doesn't work well with pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza is not a crunchy
food. I like pineapple. I don't eat it a lot. I don't eat it a lot on its own. But I like pineapple. I think it's good. But that's the thing is, I don't know. I feel like it depends on, the place I'm getting the pizza, maybe. Because, I don't know. It's just, I don't know why. I just can't wrap my head around the idea of, again, just cheese, greasy pizza with pineapple on top of it. I'm sure maybe the pineapple, like, and you can correct me on this if I'm wrong, does the pineapple, like, I don't know, does it, like, get rid of some of the, like, greasiness of it by adding that kind of, like, acidity of, or that, like, just, it adds a different flavor so that it's not, I guess, so that it's healthy, let's say.
I don't know. I don't know the facts, but I know it definitely gives the impression it's healthier. And I believe it is. You know, we're college students. We're broke.
Sure, yeah.
I go to the dining hall for the fruits. You don't go to the dining hall. I go to the dining hall for the variety of the fruits and the vegetables, and it's easy to just put everything in a bowl and douse it with ranch and eat it. And I think pineapple on pizza is really beneficial to specifically like college students because of scurvy and the crazy amount of college students who do get scurvy.
Do we have like at least a lot of people here getting scurvy?
No, but like the modern day demographic for scurvy is college students.
Really?
Because they don't eat fruits.
I just malnourished maybe.
Yeah, they just don't eat fruits.
Oh, okay.
And they don't realize the importance of eating fruits often.
Oh, okay.
So that is one reason why. Because I tried pineapple pizza at my hometown, and then I went to college. Because honestly, it was because my friend was visiting from Sweden.
Oh, okay.
And he likes pineapple on pizza. So he got me to eat it and converted me. But it would definitely, I would like getting pineapple on pizza because it made me think, oh, I'm not going to get scurvy.
That's fair, yeah.
A slight concern considering some of the dining options students have to go through. Personally, I love our dining hall. That could be our next controversial take. Any other points that you have about like scurvy?
I mean, well, certainly not about scurvy. Luckily, I can say that Freshens has saved my life then in that case because I love their like fruit smoothies. But that's the thing. Like, okay, let me ask you this. Like, what's your opinion on like in general like the sweet and salty combo, like of two different foods?
I'm a sucker for sweet things.
Okay.
If you were to go into my backpack on most days, you would find a bag of candy.
Okay. So, okay, like, I don't know how far this would go into that kind of category, but, like, one thing I've never had on top of pineapple on pizza, is chicken and waffles, which I know, like, people will put maple syrup on, like, what? That's a piece of, like, fried chicken, I think, and then waffles or something, like. So that's not, no, too much?
I don't like chicken.
Oh, okay.
Like, fried chicken isn't bad, but I don't like chicken.
Just at all?
Really? I love my mother. I love her to death. She would cook chicken the same way every single time, every single week. That I just...
Boiled, no salt, no seasoning, just no flavor.
I mean, she did immigrate from the UK, but no, she had some seasoning on there. She just, she cooked it her favorite way. And I'm not saying that the way she cooked it is bad. It was just
just had one consistent kind of chicken.
Kind of chicken only.
Okay.
And that I just don't like chicken now because I've had too much of the same chicken. But if someone cooks it differently than my mom, I'll eat it. Like, I'm a fan of wings, but...
Yeah.
Well, and, our friend Cameron claims that I'll love his chicken.
I mean, do you think so?
I don't know. I don't usually like chicken.
You don't like chicken?
But I also... The maple syrup, and that is what sounds like is the sweet, versus you have the savory and the waffle, and then the chicken's just protein.
Yeah, I mean, well, the saltiness is more the chicken, I would say. And then you just have a waffle, which is bread, really, on top of breaded chicken, and then, like, maple syrup. But, like, that's why I bring that up is because I didn't know if there's, like, I didn't know if you fancied a sweet and salty kind of meal or treat, or so to speak.
I'm very particular. As I said, I don't like chicken too much, and maple syrup can be too sweet sometimes. If you get the good stuff, it's too sweet. So I used to put too much maple syrup on my stuff, and I've grown a little bit out of that sweet tooth.
But the pineapple on pizza gotcha, huh?
Yeah, because it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's sweet in a fruit way.
I'd be down to try pineapple on pizza. I could not put ham on it, though. That, honestly, I think, honestly, like, I just think ham's kind of a pretty bad topping on pizza to begin with. Like, there's so many other meats, I think, at that point that you could put on. Like, you could put on pepperoni, put on sausage, bacon. I know you were saying you don't like bacon on pizza, but, you know, there's alternatives, better, I think, alternatives to
Are those all pork that you've said?
What, pepperoni, sausage, and
bacon?
Yeah.
Isn't that all pork? Different varieties of pork?
I mean, ham is, but I don't know. But ham's like, I don't know. Just the word ham. You hear ham on pizza and you're like, what?
You know, Hawaiian pizza was created with, the ham comes from Canadian bacon, which is slices of ham cooked with American bacon. And Hawaiian pizza is not actually Hawaiian. The initiator of pineapple on pizza was Sam Panopoulos. He was an immigrant from Greece who moved to Canada in the 1950s. And he is the one that created Hawaiian pizza with the pineapple and the Canadian ham.
Oh, okay.
That's that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's an absolute genius. Bless him. If he's still with us, I hope he's living a wonderful life.
I hope he's made millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
I will say there's this one pizza that I heard. I want to say it's not a delicacy, but it was made in like Maine or something, and it's like it's weird. It's definitely weird. It's like walnuts and maple syrup or something. It's weird. Trust me, like it doesn't, when you first hear it, like it doesn't sound good necessarily. But I don't know. It seemed intriguing because it's like, I would be maybe willing to try that because it's like, I've had honey on pizza, like hot honey pizza. Like, it's all right. It's what you would expect. It's spicy honey on pizza, like in pepperoni.
I can't recall if I've had that.
Really? I know that they have it at a Snap.
Yeah, there's a good chance that I took a bite of yours.
Maybe. I remember there was one time, a good friend of ours, so the viewers know the context, I got the hot honey pizza because I never had it before, and I'm like, I love trying new foods, you know. So I'm like, I'll try the hot honey pizza. And I remember my good friend of mine, she wasn't fully paying attention. She was doing her own thing. We were all kind of just talking, stuff like that. I think she was doing homework. And I remember I was like, got the hot honey pizza. It's good. It's all right. I would think about getting it again. She's like, oh, what'd you get? I'm like, the hot honey pizza. She's like, would you get it again? I'm like, so yeah, I did just say that. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I do kind of like this. It's growing on me. And she's like, what'd you get? I'm like,
I remember that.
I'm like, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just in awe, honestly. I don't know.
Me when I'm tuned out.
Yeah. Me when I'm just doing my own thing.
Me when I'm in my own world.
But yeah, so like, I don't know. I think like
yeah, you're definitely willing to try new things. I know this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get you a pineapple. Next time I get pineapple on pizza, I'll definitely share with my good friend Luke Hugh.
I'll say, oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Did you have another good Luke friend that you were thinking of?
I would never give Bliss my pizza.
You would never give? No. Well,
no, never.
Never.
And secret third Luke.
There's a lot of us.
I've never.
There's a lot of us
been in a context where I've been with him to give him pizza.
There's a lot of us roaming around. You just have to find us. We all have one little meeting. we all go in like, those like, those like little like houses for gnomes where it's like in a small mound of grass in the forest. You know how there's like a small little like, in like a fantasy world or something. We go in those. We go into the middle of the Westchester Forest. Never heard of that before, but now it exists.
We're in a natural area.
Is that what it is?
Right next. Have you been to the rugby pitch?
No.
You're a fake friend. You haven't been to any of my games.
That's not true.
Despite me being injured for every single home game.
despite despite that, but
Connor came to watch me sit on the bench.
Actually, wait. No. I've been there before.
You know those big trees?
Yeah.
That's the Gordon Natural area. It is 86 acres of natural preserved temperate forest.
Yeah.
And it is host to like 40 different bird species.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
I did a presentation on that not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I know that information.
Oh, okay. Do you think they'd have pineapple on pizza? Do you think if you got a No. What's a good pizza place around here that would make a good pineapple?
Domino's has the best.
Okay, so if you got maybe a large, maybe two, because we're talking about 40 birds here, 40 birds. Right? You would probably get them at least 2 pizzas, pineapple. Maybe there's that one bird that's a little bit pissed off that there's pineapple, so maybe you get 1 slice of pepperoni.
Yeah, that'd be the red-tailed hawk.
Exactly.
The red-tailed hawk would just grab the little birds.
So he wouldn't even grab the pizza. He wouldn't even grab the pizza.
He would go, oh my gosh, a buffet, and then go for the little birds. Because they're a bird of prey. I love them to death.
Okay, so we wouldn't invite that bird to the function.
Sorry, Ron, the resident red-tailed hawk on North Campus.
Yeah, we're not going to invite that bird to the function because all the birds are trying to have pineapple on pizza. Do you think they'd like it? Do you think they'd be okay with it? You think so?
Yeah, a lot of the bird species in the area
love fruit. Pineapple on pizza.
They mainly eat, bugs and nuts and fruits. So I think they would definitely enjoy having...
Right on a nice Domino's cheese.
Right on a nice
Domino's cheese. That's amazing. Wow, nature is healing.
They might almost like Lorenzo's more because it's not baked.
Oh, okay. So they
fresh pineapple.
Yeah.
But remember last week I polled the rugby team here as a little, microcosm, and it was kind of overwhelmingly
on my side. Yeah.
There was only one person that was, yes, it's a sandwich, and 2 people that said it's a hot dog.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
I just like if this is just a segment we do every episode where it's just getting the rugby team.
They're interesting. I love them to death.
The podcast.
And I have easy access.
Do you think we can have an episode where we somehow have every member on the podcast at the same time and we do it live recorded? Get their actual... We don't tell them the question yet until, we all have it set up.
We secretly mic up the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have them sign a long waiver before they come in.
Exactly.
That they're not going to read.
Exactly.
Because I know them.
Exactly.
I've seen... Those are signed things.
It's... I think we could... We'll listen,
I also do the same though.
We'll talk in post about this. This will be off recording talk. But
okay. Anyway,
sorry for interrupting.
We had 17 votes. 1 doesn't count because I have to vote to see the results. So really 16 votes.
Sure.
Even split.
Oh, okay.
Now there was 4 options that I put. I put yes, no, what the freak, and other. Other, nobody picked. 4 people picked no. 4 people picked what the freak, which I'm taking as a no, just a more emphasized no. And then 8 people said yes.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like the what the freak, I think that's because you could just say no at that point.
Yeah, that's kind of as a no. They're just feeling strongly about it.
You think? I don't know. I read that as they just are being silly and they're secret third option that isn't like the other 2.
So you want to take that away from your side of the argument? Make it 8 versus 4?
No, but I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to be a responsible friend and a responsible person to debate with.
Well, I can tell you for a fact because I've had this conversation with one of the people that voted what the freak. Shout out to my little. She means what the freak, as in why would you ever do that? That's horrible. I hate you.
Oh.
She's got very strong opinions against pineapple on pizza.
Oh, okay.
But, she's from Connecticut, so she's not used to good pizza.
Calling her out like that.
I'm going to send this podcast to her. She knows who she is.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Little heart.
But, all right.
No, I love her to death. She did kick the back of my knee yesterday while I was just standing there.
While you were ordering a Domino's pizza?
No, I was talking to friends.
Oh.
And then I just went down.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, let me ask you this, right? Mm-hmm. Bringing it up again for a third time. The sweet and salty food combos.
Yes. I
have a list that I've made up that I want to get your opinion on.
Okay.
On if, following the suit of, pineapple on pizza, we got sweet, we got salty, all in one little meal.
Sounds like a lot of hills for me to die on. Let's go.
Exactly. So let me just read them out to you.
Okay.
So we already said chicken and waffles was a no, right? With
that
maple syrup.
Me.
Now imagine a beautiful bucket of caramel popcorn.
Okay.
All right. What are your thoughts on that?
I really enjoy caramel popcorn.
Okay. All right.
I do not enjoy caramel peanut butter popcorn.
Oh, okay.
My grandmother gets me every year.
So you really just have to hork it down, just be like, thanks.
I gave it to our mutual friend.
Okay, there you go.
I said, do you want this? They went, oh, I don't really. And I said, I'm not going to eat it.
And they were like,
if you just get me straight caramel popcorn or like kettle cooked caramel popcorn,
yeah,
I will eat the whole thing.
A godsend, I'm sure.
Godsend. I love sweet stuff.
What about a bucket of Annie Ann's pretzels, the cinnamon ones? Cinnamon pretzels, yeah?
Yes, definitely.
So you like all this so far?
I like it all, except for the chicken and syrup. Oh, no. What are you laughing for?
What about chocolate and bacon? That's an actual thing. These are actual things. I'm not kidding. I don't
like bacon very much, and I don't think chocolate should go on meat.
Calling all Westchester University commuters. The off-campus commuters office is partnering up with on-campus coffee shop Eco Grounds. Every Monday during the spring 2025 semester, all commuters can enjoy a $5 coffee and bagel at Eco Grounds. Commuters can access this deal every Monday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. till the end of the semester. To make things even easier, all commuters can order their coffee and bagels ahead of time by using the Grubhub app. Well, how about a Snickers and a pickle?
That sounds pretty good.
Really?
I like Snickers. I like pickles.
I don't like either.
You don't like pickles?
No, I don't like pickles. I will like, I don't know. I like pickle like slices, like with maybe like a burger or something. I don't like pickles on their own, and I don't like pickles on like, I know like Chick-fil-A does like the 2 slices of pickle on like a chicken sandwich. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the vinegariness of it. Maybe.
Something, I don't know.
Something, just the flavor. And then one last one, just to cleanse the palate.
Okay.
I don't know if you're really ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
Watermelon and mustard.
That's disgusting.
What? You love sweet and salty food.
I do. I love sweet and salty
Exactly.
food.
So you would love this automatically.
No.
so you would love this with no question.
Sounds like you're oversimplifying.
Now, I think, in the sake of, though I'm willing to try maybe pineapple on pizza, I can't say the same for a lot of other people. They probably are a bit more upset about the concept than I am, which is why I want to bring up other alternatives to putting pineapple on pizza that could potentially get to the same point as pineapple on pizza.
Where it's like a debatable topic here. It's, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
Of just like
alternative
sweets on pizza.
You're going to say donuts, aren't you?
I'm going to say watermelon and mustard. No, I'm no. Listen, I didn't have a lot of strong ideas to start. The first one I said was just a tomato.
There's already tomato in the sauce.
That's my thing.
Is that not just a margarita pizza too?
No, that was kind of my point, is that it's already on there. So what I'm saying is get yourself a cheese pizza at that point as the first idea. But the actual first idea that I had was grapes. Now, I think it's odd. I'll give you that, because I see the nasty look you're giving me when I say that. But I don't know. Think about it like this, right? Like, you want something, if you're looking for that fruit. Yes.
Am I not allowed to make eye contact?
No, not when it scares me. not when it makes me horrified. No, okay, leave them alone.
Well, they gotta understand what you're going through.
Well, they're trying to watch the podcast. They're just trying to have a good time. They don't know that somebody's looking at them. They don't know that this isn't even a camera. This is actually just a wall.
They're here.
Yeah, this is it's a window, and we're just proceeding to not look at it.
Window?
Yeah. Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch glass.
My argument for grapes is they're not very sweet. They're just kind of water. Grapes taste like grape water.
That's the thing, though, is like, I think there needs to be some neutral kind of.
I've never baked a grape before.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, baking the pineapple slice would make it sweeter, but I don't know what the effect on the grape would be besides maybe making it mushy.
I think another one that might be good, right? You know, you mentioned scurvy. Put a lime on that thing. Put a bit of lime on that pizza. Yeah. Put a bit of a lime, slice of lime on that pizza. Or maybe some lime juice.
Are you saying that lime prevents scurvy?
Yeah. Isn't it lemon, lime, and oranges?
Lime does not have the proper nutrients to prevent scurvy.
Okay, well, so this is a debate about pineapple on pizza, not on scurvy pizza. So that was my bad. There's a
very famous trip to the Arctic for, like, explorers.
Oh, exhibition.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I have trouble saying that word.
No problem.
And it was done by British explorers who stopped using lemon juice to prevent scurvy in favor of using lime juice, as they grew the limes themselves in the Caribbean, so they didn't need to import the lemons.
Yeah.
So they could just do it in-house.
Oh, okay.
And the first expedition that went out got scurvy, but came back alive, and they thought the lime juice had expired. And then the second expedition went out, got scurvy, died.
Oh,
None of them survived.
Jesus.
So funny that you would say the scurvy point for limes.
Well,
also,
regardless,
I think I would love to try lime on pizza.
I see it as a possibility. I mean, like, you know, I see it as a possibility of, like, there's, like, you know, commonly I feel like lime's used on, like, tacos and stuff like that, right? And it's like, I don't know. I could see there being, like, you get a sausage pizza, maybe not a pepperoni pizza. I don't know. I feel like pepperoni would be too much, but you get, like, a sausage pizza and it, you know, put a little lime on that. I don't know. I think that might.
I'd be so willing.
I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah, you're not legal, so you don't go to the bars with me. But when I'm out at the bars and my friends get a drink with a lime in it, I ask them for the lime, and then I
put it on pizza.
No, I eat the lime.
Exactly, but then you run immediately to Lorenzo's, and then you grab.
And I just put the single slice of lime on.
And you're like, you need to make this now.
Put this on your very large pizza.
Yeah, put one small slice in the center.
I'm going to gather a bunch from all the different drinks, put them in my pocket, and then go to Lorenzo's and pull them out of my pocket.
Oh, I don't like that.
The thing that will make that even better is I know so many people that work there.
And then there you go. So, yeah, that was kind of my second idea. I think potentially another good one. I know we mentioned maple syrup. That I know is probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because I never even thought about it like this. maybe the thing with the pineapple as well, like, maybe it's a texture thing. Because you say that, like, and I agree with you, that, like, on its own, pineapple is a bit chewy, you know, and stuff like that. Or crunchy. That's what it was.
Oh, I'm not opposed to the crunchy, but when it's only crunch, like, it's not ripe yet.
That's what I'm saying, is, like, when it's that, and if you're getting, like, but that's the thing, is, like, if you still kind of want that sweetness, I feel like something like maple syrup, maybe, might change that a little bit. Now, would I really try any of these? Probably not, except for maybe the lime one.
I'm going to feed you one of these without telling you.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not allergic to anything, except poison, you know. I am a bit allergic to that. Well, no, not even that, just regular poison. Like, if you had a green mysterious bottle and it had a skull and crossbones on it.
And I cracked it open and the smoke went into the shape of a skull.
Yeah, in the shape of the skull, and it was like a green, like just a green kind of smoke coming out of it. I might be allergic to that. I'll say it.
I like your ideas. I propose another one.
Go on.
Mango.
I don't know. Yeah, actually, okay. I could see that. I could see that.
Mango and pineapple are very similar in the sweetness. They're both yellow.
And there's nothing else.
And there's
no other common.
Yeah, there's no fruits that are yellow besides those two.
I'm asking this since, like, are you being sincere? Ty, I want you. No. No more bit. Is this real? Is this actually real? I need to know this right now. Is this a real breakdown that we're seeing on recording?
I have trouble with colors, but I know what fruits are yellow, okay?
Name me one.
Orange. I'm messing with you.
Okay. Okay.
Your face.
Yeah, because I genuinely, for a second, I believed you.
No, bananas.
Okay.
Also certain dragon fruits.
Okay, thank God. I genuinely thought, for a brief second, you're like, yeah, there's just no other yellow fruits. I'm not, it was truly a thing of just, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
I'm not mad, I'm just shocked.
I saw the shock
in your eyes.
But going back to the mango on pizza, I don't know. That could be interesting.
I love mango. My roommate is Dominican, and she tells me that I've never had a real good mango until I've gotten one from the Dominican Republic. Mm-hmm. So I beg her that the next time she goes, she brings me one back.
And have you or no?
She has not gone back yet.
Oh, okay.
So she has just not been there.
So you're just waiting for that day.
I'm just begging.
That fateful day. Yeah. Do you think you're going to put it on pizza?
No, I'm going to treasure that mango and eat it by itself.
That's fair. Yeah. You wouldn't want to desecrate.
I wouldn't want to waste my best mango ever on an experiment. I'll take
Lorenzo's. Yeah. But
are you still against pineapple on pizza, or are you willing to try it now?
Here's the thing: is that I don't think there was never a point where I wasn't willing to try it. I don't think I will like it, is what I'm saying. Again, it's like, I think it's very give or take. Like, I'm not a big, like, I'm a foodie. I love food, but, like, I can't have sweet and salty at the same time.
Maybe Lorenzo's will suit you.
Maybe Lorenzo's is the key I need to get through that.
You're definitely willing to try things. That's definitely a quality that you have.
Yeah.
Considering I explained what black pudding was, and you were like, I'm just gonna try that. Yeah.
And it was delicious.
It was delicious.
I love black pudding.
Americans need to be more willing to eat black pudding, especially Pennsylvanians, considering scrapple is a thing.
I love scrapple.
Scrapple is very popular.
I love scrapple. Put scrapple on pizza, now we're talking.
Here we go again with the protein.
It's not even that. It's just putting something on pizza.
You can put anything on pizza. I'm surprised that you have not brought up you're Italian.
Yeah.
And you have not brought up that is, according to Italians, an atrocity.
What? Pineapple on
pizza.
I mean,
like, our shared Italian professor,
mm-hmm.
in my class, we were going over foods and ordering things, and he says, like, in his hometown of Florence, if you ask for a well-done steak, they're going to tell you to order something else. And also don't even bother to ask for pineapple on pizza.
I
think they'd spit in my food if I were to ask for pineapple on pizza there.
I don't know. I just think, I think definitely at some point I was like, pineapple on pizza, what the frick? Or just what, just thinking that it is an atrocity. But now that I've, gotten older, now that I've gotten a bit more mature, I've realized, hey, it's probably not for me, I know that, in Italy, I think they've done, there's a thing called, an American pizza where it's, French fries on top of pizza or something. It's too much. That's too much. See, that's the thing is, that's too much salt. There has to be a perfect amount, right? If we're trying to do salt and sweet, that's why, I bring up alternatives where it's there has to be something that we can do in order to make that kind of perfect medium, But, yeah, I think for me, it's not so much that I wouldn't try it, but to be fair, I would try things I find gross with food, So, I just don't think I'd like it. I think it's all about, if you're a sweets person, a sweet and savory person, you're going to want to try this. But, I just don't think it's for me.
I can't eat very many fruits. I have to really enjoy the ones that I'm not allergic to.
Sure. Yeah.
Again, for context here, I'm allergic to multiple different fruits. Apples, peaches, nectarines, cherries, all the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All the good stuff.
All the, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot I don't like of fruits, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think, honestly, this might be a good place to wrap up this episode. Thank you guys for watching once again. We appreciate you being here. Let us know in the comments below who you think won this argument, so to speak. I think this one was less of an argument and more just me being, complicit to,
You say you're being polite and cordial, and I come here for a fight, and you did not fight back this week.
because I'm nice. I'm nice to my dear friend.
Oh, thank you, my dear friend.
But
by the end of the semester, when we have wrapped up our episodes, we're going to be enemies.
The friendship will be over.
The friendship will be over. The last episode is actually just going to be us having a fist fight.
Exactly. Live. We'll do a live stream of it. But, if you're watching this on video, on YouTube, thank you for being here. Spotify, we're not sure yet at the moment. Wherever you'll get it. You'll probably see it on YouTube. But we're hoping to put the audio on Spotify at some point. So to whoever ends up listening on Spotify, you'll end up just hearing this episode a lot later than it was actually recorded. But, hopefully that doesn't stop you from enjoying the show. But, yeah, I mean, that's about it. Ty, you have any last things you wanna add?
No, not really. Hopefully, next week we'll come back with another really good debate, and we'll have another, interesting poll, which is my favorite part of this.
Yeah.
I have not told them what those polls are for.
So you've just been having them there?
I've just been sending polls.
That's amazing.
And they've been answering.
There you go.
I think I said 16 people answered out of 30-some, so we got about 50%, participation.
Yeah.
And,
it's been working out.
It's pretty good.
It's been working out. Well, that'll be us for this episode. Join us next time for another silly debate. Like I said, let us know in the comments below who you thought won and who you agree with, and we'll see you next time. All right. Take care, guys.